Grand rising, my people, on this wonderful, wonderful day that the Lord has blessed and made and allowed us to see. As I always say, man, today is gonna be a great day, man. Today is gonna be a wonderful day, man. As y'all see, I'm outside soaking in God's presence, man, and enjoying nature, man. But today is going to be a wonderful day. Today is going to be a great day, man. Today is going to be a peaceful day. Today is going to be a joyful day. As I always say, man, today just going to be a day that God looked down from heaven, opened up his windows and rained down the blessings up on someone that, hey, your storehouse can't hold, that your cup going to be overflowing. Man, look, God is in the business of blessing, man, but like I always tell people, God don't bless disobedience. He only blesses obedience. So, man, you got to continue to honor God. You got to continue to love God. You got to continue to walk with God. You got to continue to praise God. But most importantly, man, you got to continue to be obedient to God himself, his voice, and his words, man. But look, today's going to be a great day, man. I don't know who need to hear it. God spoke this to me. It was a word for me. So I'm going to share this word that God gave me, man. Look, sometimes we look at things. Sometimes when God do things in our life, it don't be to hurt us. It be to help us. And if we not in a position to understand what's going on, we may get frustrated, we may get mad, we may get angry, we may get the question of God. But look, I just want to let somebody know today, man, look, that betrayal that happened to you, man, that was a blessing. That was a blessing. That was the blessing from the Most High. That was a blessing from God, man. Cause sometimes people don't understand, man. We be yoked with people. We be in relationship with people. We be tied to people that, man, God don't even be want us to be with. So, man, sometimes he'll allow you to betray you. He will allow them to betray you. And yeah, it hurt. It hurt, but man, God just showing you, man, look, that person can't be with you. That person can't go with you to the next level. That what I'm about to do for you, they might stab you in the back if you take them with you. So at the end of the day, man, before God give you what he got for you, man, you got to separate yourself from people and places and things that God never told you to be with, that God never told you to align yourself with, that God never told you to connect with. Is it hard? Yeah, because, man, when you got a heart for God, when you got the love of God in your heart, man, yeah, you want to help everybody. Yeah, you want to take everybody with you, but, man, you don't even know some people's intention, some people's motive, man. Look, they just want to ride your coattail off into the summer. They want to just, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you ain't listening to God, or God giving you a warning sign about a person, and hey, get what God let it happen. God will let people betray you. God will let people hurt you. And if you don't never learn your lesson the first time, hey, sometimes he'll allow you to be right back in that same situation. To keep showing you, to keep teaching you that, man, look, certain people you just gotta let go. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go where God trying to take you. And that be our main problem. We want to, everybody we connect with, everybody we come across with, everybody we encounter, we want to hold on to them, we want to take them well, but you can't. Everybody in your life come in for a reason and a season. A reason and a season, man. And after that season is up, man, hey, it's time to let them go. It's time to move on, man. That's why I always ask. That's one of the reasons why I always tell people, man, when people come into your life, get what you got to do. You got to sit down and ask God, okay, God, why did person walk into my life? Is it from you, or did the devil send this into my life? That's why I tell people, man, look, the devil brings something to you, dress it up, make it look real good, but the whole time it's a counterfeit. It was never for you. 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 So, but at the end of the day, man, look, before God elevate you, before God take you to the next level, before God give you whatever it is that he got for you, man, you got to separate from peoples and places and things that God never told you to be connected with. Because God ain't finna let you take certain people over into that next level, because he already know. He already know their motive. He already know their intention. So, look, So don't look at that betrayal as a bad thing. Be happy, man. Be happy when somebody betray you. Be happy when somebody hurt you. Be happy when somebody stab you in your back. And now you just seeing for that, you just really seeing who that person really is. And at the end of the day, now you can cut ties with them, move on about your business and go on about your day. But hey, other than that, man, look, that was a blessing. It was a blessing in the sky. Like I tell people, we gotta get out of that. We gotta get out of that shallow mind thought of, or that shallow mind thought of a blessing is always gonna be material, always gonna be money, always gonna be cars or clothes or stuff like that, man. Some things that may look bad, it be a blessing in disguise, man. It be a blessing in disguise. It be a blessing in disguise. But hey, man, look, y'all get out and enjoy this sun. Get out and enjoy this day, man. Spend some time with God. Make some time with God, man. Look, we are in the season where, man, you need to be doing more praying, more fasting, in a deeper relationship with God, spending more time with Him. Cause, man, look, times ain't gonna get no better. We are in perilous times right about now. We are in times where people love themselves more than they love other people. You know what I'm saying? People walk around saying that they walk around here with the they trying to give to you how God want me to say it. It's like they putting on this mask, or they putting on this act like, okay, I'm this godly person, but then at the end of the day, you denying His power. You can't do that, man. If you love God, you walking with God, you gonna believe in God, you gonna trust in God for any and everything, no matter what the situation look like. You always gonna you always gonna believe in Him for the impossible. I don't care what man say. I don't care what nobody else say. That one thing I learned. That's how I know that no matter what I'm going through in life, no matter what I'm facing, I'm always gonna believe in Him for the impossible. Because through Him, the impossible can happen. He is the one who creates miracles. He is the one who creates miracles, not man. But you gotta believe in Him. You gotta step out in faith. You gotta trust Him. You gotta trust Him. I don't care what your situation look like. You just gotta trust Him. That's why I tell people, man, look what happened to Peter. Him walking on water was a miracle. That's because he trusted God when God told him to step out. He trusted Him. He began to walk on water. But what happened? He began to take his eyes off of God. And when he took his eyes off of God, then when he began to sink. When God called you out, man, He tell you step out in faith. That's what He means, step out in faith. Don't worry about what your situation look like. Don't worry about it. If God say He got you, man, keep your eyes on Him and stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused. Stay focused, man. Stay focused. God got you. Don't worry about what your situation look like. What the devil wants you to do. He wants you to sit down and worry about your situation. Man, look, God got you. God say He'll never leave you nor forsake you. God done brought you there for, why you think He gonna leave you now? If He want to leave you, He would have been left you. But hey, today gonna be a great day, man. Today gonna be a wonderful day. Today gonna be a blissful and prosperous day for somebody, man. Keep your head up, stay prayed up. Man, continue to just trust Him through it all, man. Continue to trust Him through it all, man. But hey, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon. God didn't say they weren't gonna form. He just said they ain't gonna prosper. So whatever people trying to do, whatever the devil trying to do, whatever, it gonna form. But one thing about it just ain't gonna prosper. God ain't gonna let it prosper, man. But hey, other than that, man, look, enjoy y'all day. Be safe out there. Man, today is the Sabbath day. Spend time with God, man. Make time for God, man. Give God all that He is requiring of you, man. Don't give God half, and give God whatever He requiring you. If God asking that, He If God is asking for the whole day, give God the whole day. I tell people, I already give God the whole day voluntarily than how to give him more time involuntarily. If that makes sense to some people, I'm gonna break it down to you what I mean. When God asks you for some time, give it to him. Because when you not giving him that time, he will involuntarily make you give him that time, where he'll sit you down for a season, however long it may be. Trust me, I know God sat me down for 3 years, and all I just had to do was just give him the way he was requiring of me. Start running from God. Start running from your calling. Start running from your purpose. The more you run from God, man, the worse you're going to make it. The worse it's going to be. The worse it's going to be, man. The worse it's going to be. But hey, man, look. Today is the day that the Lord has made. We going to rise. Hey, we going to thank him every day. We going to continue to put whatever it is that we facing, whatever it is that we going through, we're going to continue to put it in his hands and his hands only. And trusting him for the impossible. Trusting him for that miracle. For that miracle is on its way. But you just got to continue to step out in faith. Once you step out in faith, man, do not regurgitate. It might not feel good at that moment. But that one thing about God, God ain't call you to be comfortable. He's going to pull you up out your comfort zone. That one thing it is, when you choose to walk with him, man, he's going to pull you up out that comfort zone. He's going to pull you up out of there. But hey, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all enjoy yourselves on this day. But make sure you give God what he is asking of you. And after that, oh yeah. This something that God taught me. Never plan nothing. Always leave room for him. Cause when God wants you to do something and you don't start there and made plan, now you gotta sit here and change and out, man. Look, every day you wake up, God, what is that you want me to do today? How can I be a servant for you today? Your plans outweigh my plans. Because sometimes you might want to go do something, but God might have you doing something else. Now you mad because you got to cancel your plans. And some people, they don't want to do it. Stop making plans. Just live life, man. Hey, live life. Leave room for God. Make sure you leave room for him. God will intervene. He will intervene. He will intervene in your plans. And get what? At the end of the day, hey, God say do this and do that. That's what he mean. That's what he mean. Obedience is better than sacrifice, man. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You can go to all the Bible studies, all the Sunday services. You can do all the praying. You can do all the fasting. You can do all the reading of that word. But man, you ain't being obedient to God in that walk, in your calling, in your purpose. All that don't matter. God put everybody here on this earth for a reason. Everybody got a calling. Everybody got a purpose. Everybody calling ain't the same. So everybody's path ain't going to be the same. God might require more of this person than he do of that person. God might require that person to be more deeper and more intimate than the next person. At the end of the day, everybody got a different calling and a different purpose. Everybody got to walk their own path by themselves with no help but from him, but from the Most High. So man, you just gotta invite God into your life. Trust him, man. Trust him. Even when you don't understand, that's why God said, trust not your own understanding, but acknowledge him and he'll direct your path. Lean out on your own understanding, but in all ways acknowledge him and he'll direct your path. You know, some things, man, God might tell you to do. You ain't gonna understand, but you just gotta trust. You gotta trust. You gotta trust him, man. You gotta trust him. But hey, Today gonna be a great day, man. Don't forget about what happened in the past. Forget about what was said to you. All that, man. Look, let it go. Let go and let God deal with it. You feel? That one thing we gotta learn how to do. Let go and let God deal with certain situations and certain people, man. You ain't always gotta defend yourself. Let God be your defense attorney. You know. Let God sit in that courtroom for you. He gonna defend you. Stop worrying about what people say and think and feel about you. Stop worrying about how you are being played out in people's story in their life. Cause some people gonna always put you at the villain. They ain't gonna never put you as a superhero in their life. They gonna plant you as a villain. You gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that, man. I am coming to that point where I am becoming okay with being a villain in people's life. Even when I know I ain't a villain, I am okay with being a villain in people's life. Cause I already know people ain't gonna never sit there and tell you the truth. They ain't gonna never sit there and say, well, yeah, Chris did, man, I don't even care. God said how he look low. God know everything. So I don't even care what people think and say about me no more, how they view me in their life, or whatever it is may be, man. But hey, today gonna be a great day, man, for somebody. And God gonna open up them floodgates for you. You know, if you've been walking in obedience to him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he do that for everybody. Some of y'all ain't walking in obedience to God. You ain't walking in obedience to God. So it's only when you get in alignment with God and you begin to walk in obedience, that's when God begin to open them doors, man. And at the same time, you gotta remove some people out your life. You delaying your own blessings that God has for you, because at the end of the day, you're still trying to hold on to certain people that God never told you to hold on to. And you're afraid to let them go. But hey, God will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. So when God give you peace, man, hey, just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. But hey, today gonna be a great day, man. Today gonna be a wonderful day. Man, today is gonna be the day. Today is gonna be the day, man. For somebody. Somebody to get saved, somebody to get converted, somebody to be healed, somebody to be delivered. Today is gonna be the day, man. God is always constantly working. God never take a day off. He is always constantly working. He is always constantly listening. He is always, man, God is always. He is always. He don't take no day off. I can't be in his position. I gotta at least get me a day off. You feel me? God, he don't take no day off, man. You can't take a day off. You know? Just keep trusting in him, man. Keep giving your situation over to him and keep listening to him. That's why I tell people, we want God to listen to us, but at the end of the day, we don't want to listen to him. When you talk, best believe God gonna talk back. It might not be what you want to hear. One thing about it, God gonna speak into your spirit. He ain't gonna speak into that flesh. He gonna speak into that spirit. And hey, at the end of the day, man, you just gotta, hey, accept what God telling you, man, and move on. Start asking for God to continue to do this and continue to do that, but you can't do what God asking you to do or what God requiring you to do. Thing about it, we sit here looking at God, God looking at you. He like, I'm waiting on you. You like, God, I'm waiting on you. No, you got to take the first step. Once you take that first step, hey, man, God gonna do the rest. He just waiting on you to take that first step, that first leap of faith. It gonna feel funny. It gonna get you up out your comfort zone. But hey, that will happen when you choose to walk with him, when you choose to live for him, when you choose to dedicate your life over to him, when you choose to serve him, when you choose to give your heart and your life over to him, submit and surrender unto him. Man, look, it ain't gonna be no easy walk. It ain't gonna be no cakewalk. There's so many of these people around here keep telling y'all and making y'all think and feel that when you choose him, everything gonna be easy. No, it ain't. That's when God really gonna begin to test you. That's when God really, some things really gonna begin to happen. That the enemy gonna begin to attack you. I try to tell people, man, the closer you get to God, the more the enemy gonna attack you because he don't like that. The enemy don't want to see you living for him. The enemy wants you to be with him. The enemy wants you to be with him. That's why when you begin to try to change, people begin to attack you. That be the enemy. That ain't nothing but the enemy. The enemy don't want to see you leave. He wants you. And when you make that decision to change, he trying to do everything in his power. He don't care who he use. He'll use the very people next to you to try to destroy you, to try to pull you back into that lifestyle that you don't even want to live no more. So, but hey, that's why you gotta put on the full armor of God, man. And you gotta get out there on that battlefield. But like I tell people, man, you ain't gotta fight this battle alone. You ain't gotta live this life alone. Cause at the end of the day, God said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. You know how many times God done told me that? Too many times. So that's how I know. If I can't depend on nobody else, I can depend on him. I can turn to him. I can reach out to him. I can cry out to him. I can talk to him. God ain't gonna never turn it back on me. God ain't gonna never say, well, hold on. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. No, God gonna be right there. What you need? I'm listening. Go ahead. Cry. He ain't gonna judge you. Man, but God is always in the business of trying to help people, trying to change people. One thing about it, God ain't finna force you. God don't force you to do nothing. So that's why I be trying to figure out why people around him forcing people to do stuff. Man, God don't force you to do nothing. He'll ask, he'll tell you, leave it at that. At the end of the day, hey, it's on you. It's on you, man. But you can't be somehow some, well, God, why this? And nah, you gotta you gotta take accountable. Well, God, you told me this and I ain't pay attention to it, so that's why it happened. And keep moving. Accountability, man. Accountability. You gotta be accountable for your own actions. Accountable, man. But hey, today gonna be a great day, man. Speak that, receive that, claim that, declare that, decree that over your life, all in the name of Yahushua, the Father and the Son. Man, just continue to trust in God, man. Continue to walk with him, man. All praise to the Most High. You get all the glory and all the honor. You don't take none of that. I don't take no praises, no honor, no glory. Because without him, it wouldn't be no me. Without him, I wouldn't be able to speak. So when I speak, that be God speaking. It ain't me. It definitely ain't me. So hey, man, get outside, man, before it do all that rain. Even if it do rain, man, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was locked up, I told God, I said, God, when I get out of here, I'm gonna stand outside. And just stand in the rain. I ain't did it yet. But man, look, you don't realize what we take for granted until it's been taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, no matter what the weather looking like, man, I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's hot, I don't care if it's cold. Well, I don't like the cold weather, but whatever the weather, man, bring, man, get outside and enjoy God's creation, man. Because when it get taken away from you, man, you gonna want to be outside. You gonna want to be outside. But hey, man, look, I love y'all. Yahushua love y'all a million times more. Keep your head up, stay prayed up, man. Continue to walk with God closely, man. Continue to trust in him for all things, not some things. Believing in him for the impossible, because he is the God of the impossible. And man, look, God got you. God see what you facing. God know what you're going through. You just got to be obedient to him and trust him in this season and the next season and for the rest of your life. But hey, until next time, man, y'all know when God give me that, man, I'm going to bring it to y'all, man. Peace.